What's cooking, everybody? Dave Altizer here with Kinotika. Today we are talking about the G1X Mark III and if it is the perfect vlogging camera.
Let's go.
If you guys are interested in this camera as a vlogging camera, please do us a favor and give us a thumbs up right now. We're curious to know if anybody's gonna use this for vlogs. So when you look at the G1X Mark III and you see the specs, it's easy to think that this is really the perfect vlogging camera. It's got a flipping selfie screen, APS-C size sensor with great low light performance, dual pixel autofocus face tracking system, and it's got pretty good 1080p video. But is this camera really the best option for vloggers? Well, as of today, at the end of February in 2018, this potentially is one of the better options at your disposal. Is it better than a G7X Mark II? Is it better than a G5X? It just depends on what your needs are and what you're wanting to do with the camera. To test this camera out properly, I decided to take the G1X Mark III with me on a road trip to IKEA to furnish this beautiful set that is still a work in progress behind me. And we made it. Woo. Let's go get some crap. We're gonna get a couch, we're gonna get a table, we're gonna get all sorts of stuff for the Kinotika set. Let's do it. We're here.
So fancy.
One thing that I noticed using this camera for vlogs is that because the camera is so small, the buttons and dials are just placed in awkward positions. It was really hard for me to adjust settings manually using these wheels and different things. But when you're shooting a vlog, sometimes it's just better to have everything on full auto. The full auto mode is actually really good and it's really reliable. One thing that Canon has really nailed with all of their cameras is the auto video mode. With the dual pixel autofocus and standard setting on here, you can really just run and gun, basically change your exposure just using the exposure compensation dial. And one really interesting thing with all these cameras is that the microphone placement is really odd. It's actually up here on the top by the EVF. And so I found when I was recording video and I was actually shooting video, you could hear my audio really clear. Look at these colors. The colors are just popping on this camera.
Would get kicked out if I sat in one?
No, they're here. That's what they're here for.
Cool. The
weird thing is when I would do selfie mode, the audio was kind of not good.
I don't weigh that much, man. Come on, put your back into it. Hey, that's pretty steady.
Yeah. I don't know why they're not putting a mic input on the front here, which makes a lot of sense because that's where you're gonna be talking. Because you're not getting a mic input, this is your only source of audio. So what about the actual video quality itself? I was really impressed. I was shooting on auto ISO. We were shooting late into the night. And to be honest, the ISO performance is really good. It's really clean.
Sure.
That's fine. That looks good. Low light.
Not too bad.
What are you cracking open there? You got a Starbucks?
Yeah, I don't know. This isn't real. Starbucks in a can?
It's pretty nasty. That stuff.
Thanks. No, I didn't know that before I bought it.
Actually, I mean, some of them are good. Not bad.
Oh God, that's sweet.
On top of that, when the lighting is actually really good, this camera puts out a really sharp and clean 1080p. It's honestly like really good. The time lapse on this thing is really fun. The battery life, especially when you're doing a time lapse, is really good. The face tracking feature on this is phenomenal. It's as good as any other Canon DSLR that you're gonna see with the dual pixel autofocus. It's quick, it's responsive, it looks really good. I do recommend shooting on standard mode or faithful. They're both really good profiles. They're clean, they have great image. I shot the entire day in the standard mode. I didn't even need to color grade anything. The auto white balance looks really good. This really is a great all-in-one camera for people who don't want to fuss with lenses, who don't want to fuss with all that extra stuff. So is it the best vlogging camera? I don't know, it depends on what you need. What do you guys think? Comment below. Let me know what you think about this camera, the G1X Mark III. How did you like the vlog footage? Was it cool? What do you think of the Kinotika set? It's a work in progress. Let me know if you have any ideas for it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We've got lots of content coming your way. Once again, I'm Dave Altizer. This is Kinotika. See you next time. Oh, I forgot to mention this camera is waterproof. Well, weatherproof, not waterproof. We tried that and it's ill-advised.